My name is Jack Long, and I do not like Fortnite. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually gonna make that the whole video. All my subscribers would leave me. All mine, not Tim's. Tim doesn't have any subscribers. It's just me. With games like PUBG and Fortnite on the rise, I'm realizing now that battle royale games are kind of part of the mainstream all of a sudden, and this isn't even the first time they've been in video games. So today I figured I'd kind of just take a look back and find out what makes a good battle royale game, or should I say, what makes a battle royale game the most battle royale. So first off, I should probably explain where the main concept of battle royale comes from. At least for me, I think it's the best concept of battle royale, and that is the aptly titled movie Battle Royale, a movie that was made in Japan in 2000 based off of a novel of the same name made in 1999. This movie really had just the simple basics of battle royale. Like, it really did. You had a bunch of school children who were thrown into this situation where they are forced to be the last man standing, essentially. And it was kind of a scary movie in its concept. The idea of just going to school and then just being thrown into the situation is kind of terrifying when you think about it. The movie was very gory, gritty. It had a ton of different diverse weaponry they used. You could have a backpack that had an AK-47. You could be given a backpack that had a spoon that you had to use to carve out the eyes of your enemies. It just all depended on how creatively you used the items you were given. And I think that really worked well for the movie's favor. I don't want to spoil too much of that movie because it's on Netflix, I'm pretty sure, and if you haven't checked it out, if you're okay with blood and gore, like more than the Hunger Games is like just child crap compared to this, I recommend going and checking out Battle Royale. But that's the concept we're going to be working with here. And from that, I want to determine which of the Battle Royale juggernauts these days is really the most in the spirit of Battle Royale. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a Battle Royale. Basically, I'm just going to take all the games and just list a bunch of pros and cons. It's nothing really too fancy. I'm really poor. I can't make them actually fight. I don't have that kind of technology. First up to enter the ring is Fortnite Battle Royale. So let's just go right into the pros of this game. And I'm not talking about pros of the game overall. I'm just talking about what makes it more Battle Royale than another game.
Yeah, not the pros like Ninja.
Thanks, Tim. I really needed that. So right off the bat, the building concept is actually pretty darn cool for a Battle Royale game. The idea of making a little bit of a fortress to hide away from the enemies from, or to get strategic advantages, like, that's all kind of a point in the movie as well. While not quite to the whole construction master overlords that Fortnite players are, it's pretty much the kids find a house or an abandoned building in the area that they've been stranded in, and they either hide out there for days on end or will use that to their advantage. And although they don't build it from the ground up, it's a similar idea that is just really neat and would really enhance a Battle Royale experience. Another thing Fortnite has going for it is its really diverse range of weaponry. And I don't mean weaponry as in swords, the cool stuff. I mean guns. Which, if you're into the guns, that's totally cool. I'm still going to call it a pro, though, because they've got quite a lot of guns to choose from, and there are all sorts of guns in the movie as well. You can shotgun blast your enemies right in the face with overpowered mechanics. You can pistol whip your Actually, can you pistol whip in that game?
No.
Dang it!
That's a con.
That's a con. Fortnite sucks, everybody. You should not be playing Fortnite right now.
Because you can't pistol.
Can't pistol whip anybody. What's the point of any game if you can't pistol whip people? Let's see. I'm gonna pistol whip Tim right now. Watch this. Ah! Yeah. It's my show now. Well, I guess it always was my show.
I mean, ow, I'm dead.
Another thing the game has going for it is traps. Honestly, if I was in a Battle Royale type of scenario and I had something like that at my disposal, I'd be trying to trap out my entire crib. Like, I would find an abandoned shack and then just layer it with traps. That's a really good strategy in a Battle Royale scenario where you might not have any weapons, which is kind of what the original focuses on. Some people have weapons, some people don't. It's just part of the game. Not Fortnite, but Battle Royale. I wish it was part of the Fortnite game. It'd just be kind of fun. So let's get into some of the cons of this game as a battle royale. First off, I think that the map is, while it's a cool idea for a game, in a battle royale game, it'd be a lot more fun if there were variety in the maps. Don't get me wrong, Fortnite has a really cool mechanic of over the course of seasons, the map will change, but at the end of the day, it's the same map. Everyone knows it's the same map and where the locations are. I think it'd be really cool just to switch it up every now and then, just to have some variety in the maps. That wouldn't be too much to ask for, I feel like. Another thing is that it just lacks the grittiness that I feel like is kind of necessary to the battle royale genre. Honestly, people can look at the game, and I'm totally fine with tweaking a genre and making it, kind of blending it with something else. But with Fortnite's appeal, kind of being a family-friendly game that anyone can play, it's just, it kind of loses the atmosphere, the actual idea of a battle royale. And I think atmosphere is very important in a game like that. And of course, this is more of a personal thing, but Fortnite produces maximum cringe. Like, I can't, when you have a game that oversaturated, it's just, I can't look at Fortnite and take it seriously the same way again. Like, I just can't. Ninja, more like crinja. Am I right, lads? Shroud, more like nice guy. I wouldn't mind meeting him. He seems nice. PUBG! Anyway, on to PUBG. PUBG, short for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, is kind of the spiritual successor to H1Z1's Battle Royale mode, which was garbage.
And a mod.
And a mod to H1Z, yeah. Like, fair enough. So one of the things that PUBG has going for it right off the bat is its grittiness and atmosphere. PUBG has more realistic graphics, and as well as a higher damage rate. When you get shot, you get freaking shot. It's not like in Fortnite where you've got shield potions and you can kind of get a shield and then you get your health bar. And then when you get shot, you're kind of crawling on the ground for a while and then you can get revived by a teammate. I mean, you have armor. That's a little bit different. That's like a lot different actually than shield potions. But I mean, in a real battle royale, you probably have armor too. I'm not sure why you don't have armor in Fortnite now that I think about it. And the fact that you can die just so easily in that game adds to the tension that the atmosphere of that kind of game really needs. It really does keep in the spirit of the original in that regard, because in the original movie, you weren't quite sure who was going to die next, because everybody was just flesh and blood. Everyone could just be taken out with a single bullet. People could die just like that. Be easy. 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 Like this. Like freaking this. I'm just kidding. Another thing it has going for it is the diverse weaponry. And by that, I do really mean the frying pan. Yeah, I know, it seems ridiculous, but in actuality, in the original Battle Royale movie, a student could very well get just a frying pan in their sack of supplies. That's not unheard of. It's not. It's like, it seems ridiculous, but it really could have just happened. You'd have to fight with a frying pan. It'd be like Tangled, R-rated Tangled. That'd be awesome. I want to see that now. So even though they really only have like the frying pan, as far as that melee weapon goes, it's a step in the right direction. I really do think. Just add katanas, PUBG. Come on. I will play you if you add katanas.
I think. Another nice.
It's not a katana!
You're right.
Dewey! Need a katana!
I'm dead.
Another thing it has going for it are actually the maps. It started out kind of with one map that was just kind of, you know, the map. It was kind of like a just kind of dry, deserty type style. They're starting to add maps now to the game that are based off of real locations such as Europe and Asia and stuff like that. It's adding more. And I think that's kind of important. Again, I value the diversity in maps. That's a step in the right direction. Every con that this game has can pretty much be summed up to glitchiness and bugs, and just the game really doesn't work that well. You'll be fighting and all of a sudden you'll just go through the frickin' mountain and nothing takes you out of a game than just no clipping through a mountain. You know, like one second you're in the middle of a firefight and bam, you're in a mountain. A mountain! A lot of the problems that H1Z1 Battle Royale kind of had with its inability to function properly, unfortunately it feels like it kind of carried over to PUBG. And that's really a big shame, because if the game just worked well, I really would probably enjoy it. Like, it'd probably be a fun game for me to play. I'd really suck at it, but I'd at least play it. Alright, and our next contender, Radical Heights. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Never mind. coming out of left field, a way you probably didn't expect, is Minecraft survival games. Yes, believe it or not, I actually do consider this to be a fantastic battle royale game. Even though it started out as a custom map for the video game Minecraft, who'd have guessed, it quickly picked up popularity and eventually was brought onto servers where you could play it, wait in a lobby, you could play with however many different people. I think it was 24, and obviously not 100 like PUBG's got and Fortnite. But the game really worked well. I thought it felt very, very smooth to play. It was fun to play, and even though you're just playing Minecraft, like a different version of it, it was just a lot of fun. One of the pros are the melee weapons. That's right. I love melee weapons in any video game. I will always pick melee weapons. And in a battle royale game, I really do think melee weapons are a big part of it, especially since the original movie featured a lot of people getting kind of eviscerated in terrible ways, you know what I'm saying? I'm remembering actually how violent that movie was. It's really dark. It's a lot. And even though they didn't have any ranged weapons besides the bow, it really did feel more guttural. You were in your opponent's face when you were fighting them. You were to chase them down. Man, the 20-minute long times where you just had to chase someone down and then just fight him and just smack him with the sword. That was it. Not terribly complex, but definitely effective for the mood. Another pro that it had is that it picked up on the whole diverse maps thing pretty quick. After the original 2 or 3 maps came out that were based off of the Hunger Games, the servers picked them up and then they started making their own maps, stuff that was specific to the server, stuff that was just kind of interesting in concept. They added a lot to it, so you were getting something different every time. Different chests in different locations. You had a lot to actually unpack from each map. You had to be good at the survival games, you had to be good at pretty much every map. One of the things I think that the other Battle Royale games kind of overlook is your need to eat. And even though it's something small like that, I do think that survival games really hit it on the head when the fact that is you need to find food to survive. You need to be able to keep your hunger bar at maximum so you can regenerate health. That's the only way you're going to heal. And you had to just eat food or else you're going to starve to death. And I think that's just it's a scavenging aspect that could really add a lot of depth to a Battle Royale game. So one of the cons of this game is that, obviously, it's not very realistic. Who'd have guessed Minecraft's not that very realistic? And that kind of goes without saying. But I think another part of it is that it lacks the diverse weapons. Survival games will have your swords and your bows, but that's pretty much it. You'll have a wooden sword, a golden sword, a steel sword, a diamond sword, but they were all still just swords. They all looked kind of the same. So even though they had different tiers that did different damage, it was always still kind of the same weapon. And I think aesthetically, that's kind of, it's kind of a bit underwhelming. And then one of the biggest con of this is that nobody plays Minecraft anymore. So in conclusion, each of these games has certain aspects that make a Battle Royale genre game good. But a lot of them also have a lot of things that take away from that. I feel like it would be cool if they just compiled all the best things about the genre and made just a perfect Battle Royale game. That's probably not going to happen. So let's just see. Let's just go. Let's just go with this, shall we? Cast your votes right now, ladies and gentlemen. What is the best? What do you think is going to win? Who is the best, most beautiful Battle Royale game out there today? Cast your votes, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. What's that? What's that right there? We're getting the votes are coming in right now. They're coming in. Let's see. And the winner is Kirby Battle Royale, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Everything you need in this game is right here. You got Kirby running around. He's a little freaking pink little ball. He's adorable. He's got your swords. You got your apples. What else do you need? You don't need anything in a Battle Royale game. That's right. You all got screwed over. Kirby Battle Royale, best Battle Royale game. That's right. Fight me. Hey, I'm gay and I'm here to say, gonna teach you about Battle Royales. In a positive way. Boom. Hey. Scrap.